33, I'm feeling like a 70-year-old man. Yeah, spent my younger days just, doing what young people do, I guess. And then eventually one of my mates, I went out on site with him and he needed a bit of help, and he was a stonemason, and I went with him. Loved the job. Like I said, this is great. I'd really, if you can get me a job, speak to your employer or whatnot. And eventually I got into it, was given a grinder, paper mask, and, start cutting and whatnot. However, talking about the ventilation side of things, when, 2006, there wasn't much going on, as in, filtration, air, clean air and whatnot. So, you'd be set up on a stool, put your pieces down, mark out cutouts, polished openings, whatnot, and just, start cutting, I guess, and you'd get out of there looking like Casper the Ghost. I woke up one morning, I had my eyes open, I was lying in bed, I couldn't move. It was like, waking up from having a operation in the hospitals, when you wake up from the anaesthetics, yeah, your eyes are open but you can't move. So I was like that, and I eventually said to my wife, can you sort of like just push me over the side of the bed, because I can't move. And then I got, after 10-15 minutes, I got to the side of the bed, went to put my socks on, and I couldn't move my hands, couldn't put my socks on, couldn't put shoes on, I couldn't turn taps. I was a mess, couldn't do anything. I was in tears, I was in so much pain. And then eventually I got admitted to hospital. I went to hospital, they weren't sure what was going on. They could see that my inflammation markers were all over the shop and this and that. And, my wife's also a nurse, so, you're still young. I was 33 at the time, didn't think much of it, but I knew I was in a lot of pain. Just in the CT scans, you could see, scarring, a little bit of it, and nodules and whatnot. So, yeah, he sent that off to another specialist. He said, look, I believe that it's silicosis and you should stop work and not expose yourself to any more dust and whatnot. And that's been the process. So not only have I got silicosis, which is the lung disease, which is terminal, I've got an autoimmune disease that possibly could be terminal, could turn that way, and I'm having those symptoms. So it's very, I don't try to think about it too much and whatnot. I just take day by day as it is, and I really hope for the best, because I want to see my kids grow up and, see all those milestones, I guess.